Hey there and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something that can seriously supercharge your career. We're diving into how you can turn all that hands-on experience you've got into an official qualification that's recognized not just in Mexico, but around the world. So let's get right into it. Does this sound familiar? You've put in the years, you've mastered your skills, you are an absolute expert at what you do. But when someone asks for that official piece of paper, that formal qualification, there's nothing. Well, if that's you, you are in exactly the right place.
Let's just kick things off with a number that is pretty hard to ignore: 99%. According to CONOCER, certified workers in Mexico earn, on average, almost double, that's right, nearly double, what their non-certified peers make. We're not just talking about a small pay bump here. For a lot of people, this is a huge leap into a whole new level of financial security.
All right, so what is this powerful certification all about anyway? Let's break down what it actually means to have your skills, your competency, officially recognized by the government. First things first, a CONOCER certification is so much more than just a piece of paper. Think of it as an official stamp of approval directly from the Mexican government's Secretariat of Public Education, the SEP. It's basically a guarantee to the best companies out there that your skills aren't just good, they are certified excellent. And you'd be joining an elite group, by the way. Over 750,000 people in Mexico already have this distinction. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, because CONOCER looks at competency in a really complete way. It's broken down into these three pillars. Saber is your knowledge, right? It's what you know, the theory. Saber hacer is what you can do, your hands-on practical skills. And saber ser is how you do it, your professional attitude, your work ethic. It paints a full picture of you as a professional. And you might be wondering, well, how do they measure all this? It's not some subjective opinion. Your skills are measured against a very clear official document called a competency standard. You can think of it like the official blueprint for excellence in your specific field. It lays out every single detail, making sure the entire evaluation is totally transparent, objective, and fair.
Okay, so I bet you're thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually get one? Well, the good news is it's a really clear, straightforward, three-step journey to get certified. Let's walk through it together.
But hold on, before we jump into the steps, we have to get this one thing straight. This is absolutely key. This process is not about training you all over again for a job you already know how to do. It's about alignment. You've already got the skills. The alignment part is all about learning how to show off, how to demonstrate those skills you already have in the specific way the official standard requires. So you're not learning from scratch, you're learning to showcase your expertise. So the whole journey breaks down into these three simple stages. First up is that alignment phase we just talked about. Second, the evaluation. This is your time to shine. You'll prove what you know with an exam, a practical demonstration, you might even record it on video, and by showing samples of your work, like reports or documents. And finally, step 3. Once you're officially declared competent, the evaluation center handles all the boring paperwork, and in about 60 to 90 days, that official certificate is in your hands. Now, let's get to the best part, the why. Why go through this process? What are the real, tangible benefits? Honestly, the data speaks for itself. Just take a look at the money. As this chart clearly shows, the average monthly salary for a certified worker is more than double that of a non-certified worker. This certification isn't just a piece of paper. It's a direct investment in your financial future. And you know, it's not just about the money. It's about stability. Get this, a staggering 93% of certified people have formal jobs. Now, compare that to the non-certified workforce, where it's a coin flip, only 50%. This means better job security, real benefits. It's a game changer. And speaking of those benefits, let's talk about a huge one, healthcare. A whopping 85% of certified workers get health services through their job. For non-certified workers, that number drops to less than half. I mean, that is a life-changing difference right there. But wait, there's more. The power of this certificate isn't just local. It's officially valid across the entire Mexican Republic. And not just that, it's also recognized in countries that have free trade agreements with Mexico. Think about that. It's like a career passport that opens doors for you at home and abroad. Look, you don't have to take my word for it. Just listen to the people who've actually done it. In a survey by CONOCER, a massive 88% of certified workers said the certification had a high or very high positive impact on their lives. That's a pretty powerful endorsement. Okay, so by now you're probably thinking, I'm in. This is for me. Where do I start? Well, let's talk about that very first step, because it's probably a lot simpler than you think. One of the coolest perks is that as soon as you're certified, something amazing happens automatically. Your name gets listed in RENEP. It's this free, public, national database that top companies and employers use all the time to find proven, competent professionals. Suddenly, you're not just looking for opportunities. Opportunities are looking for you. And check out how simple it is to get started. All you need are your basic ID documents. But here's the most important part on this slide. This is the real game changer. There are no age limits and no previous academic requirements. It doesn't matter how old you are or if you have a college degree. This system is designed to recognize one thing, and one thing only: your talent, your capability. So let's just recap. We've seen how this system is built to reward the skills you already have. We've seen the hard data, the clear benefits to your salary, your job security, and your future. The path forward is crystal clear. So really the only question left is, are you ready to certify your greatness?